getting ready to move. We're gonna declutter today. We're gonna get organized. It's gonna be a blast. I really enjoy doing stuff like this, and I always get excited for planning for a move and the initial setup and organization that leads to a move. I don't actually enjoy moving, but this is fun to me. Oh gosh, oh no. We've been collecting this for a couple of months now because we knew we were getting close to moving, and we tried to be as sustainable and reusable as possible with packing material and stuff like that. We can save money that way, and then it's a little bit better for the planet. My main goal for today is just to take note of everything that we have. I'm going to set up the boxes that we do have, place them around the house in the places that I feel like that they would work best, so that we can start planning if we need to get any more boxes. I feel like we did really good with packing material this year, but not so much with boxes, so we'll see how many we have.
Open air, side by side we sway there in all the colors. Summer love.
Next, I'm checking the pantry to see if there's anything expired that we've forgotten about so that I can clear those things out. I'm also taking stock of what we do have to figure out what I can cook this week to reduce how much we have to move over to the next apartment. I actually try to do a fridge and pantry declutter about every week, either before or after we go grocery shopping, to try to keep our pantry as tidy and clutter-free as possible. But for some reason, there's always one or two things that pop up seemingly out of nowhere during a deep declutter like this. Okay, so today is officially the first day of packing and decluttering the home. I took it easy yesterday, but today I have to actually roll up my sleeves and get into the trenches of it. The kitchen will probably take the longest and be the most stressful. The closet is probably going to be the easiest area that I need to declutter and pack up. I just can't decide if I should start with something easy or tackle the most stressful area first. I'm probably just overthinking this. I'm just gonna have to get started. Let's do it. So as you can probably guess, we're going to do two piles. I'm going to do a donation/sell pile because we're going to take them to half-price books, and then we're going to do a keep pile. First, going into the selling pile is Super Attractor. I read it, it was good. I have not had a chance to read this all the way through yet. My goal is to finish this book this year, finally. My first Colleen Hoover book. I really liked it. I liked this one a lot more though. If you are looking to read more books in 2023, this is such a good book. This right here is a bug catcher, and I 100% need to make sure I have access to this at all times. I think that's good. Now I feel ready to tackle the kitchen, and instead of pulling everything out at once and overwhelming myself and probably becoming avoidant, my plan is to break up my kitchen into 5 sections and work through one section at a time. The top and bottom cabinets to the left of the oven is section number 1. The cabinet above the stove is the second section. The top and bottom cabinets to the right of the stove are going to be section 3. Above the fridge is section 4, and the cabinets in the island will be section 5. I actually forgot that we had this little coffee bean grinder, and we have this one and it's a lot better. So we're gonna keep this one and donate the little guy. I wouldn't put anything else heavy in here, but I have an idea. It's big enough for the mixing bowl, so I'm gonna set this aside. I'm not gonna close it up yet, and we'll just kind of add to it as we finish up with everything that we're using this week. Hello, it's almost 2 o'clock, 1 minute till, on Thursday, January 12th. I feel like it's a tradition now for me to have a little espresso coffee with you guys whenever I bring out the camera. It's so good. So a little update, yesterday finished most of the kitchen. I'm really proud of myself for that because I feel like the kitchen is the most difficult part of the home to pack up. And with so much left to do, it's nice knowing that the most difficult part of the home is basically already done, so we don't have to worry about it too much. Today we're moving on to the bathroom. We're gonna do the little office space that's back there. We're gonna do the bedroom and the laundry room. We're just gonna basically do it all today, as much as we can get done. I got pretty tired yesterday, so we'll see how much I can actually get done, but the plan is to do most of it today and then the last and final things tomorrow, because we have to run and go get a couple of things for the next apartment tomorrow, so we won't really be home all day, and today's just basically the day. We're gonna start with the bathroom, and I already know that this is gonna be where most of the decluttering happens, because just a couple of months ago my mom she gave me this big bag of cosmetics and products that she just didn't like, and she wanted to see if I wanted to try. But I know there are some that are expired that I just didn't get rid of yet, and some things that I did end up trying that just didn't work with my sensitive skin. So I just have to go through all of that and maybe figure out if there's a way to donate some of those products to a women's shelter. That's my hope. So let's get started. There's enough space. We're gonna try to make this work. I want to do it with the natural lighting. It's too dark in the bathroom. This is most of it. It's not all of it, but the stuff that's left in there, I believe, is what I need and what I use every single day. So I'll go through that last. We'll just go through this right now. We're gonna be decluttering, figuring out what we're keeping, what we're donating, / getting rid of, letting go of, throwing away. So the box is gonna be for everything that I wanna keep but I don't need right now. And then I'm gonna do a donation pile, and then I'm gonna do a throwaway pile, like expired products or things that I can't give away to somebody else. I am realizing how many samples I have of things. This whole bag is just samples that I want to try, but I keep forgetting that I have. So my goal in 2023 with the next move is to really prioritize taking inventory on what I already have and taking time to try them. Pretty sure this is an empty bottle. Yeah, there's nothing in there. So this did not work for my skin, unfortunately, but I do want to use it as like a hand moisturizer. This was expired. Stop, please. I just remembered that I have 2 vases with dried flowers in them that need to be emptied out, and I've actually decided to donate the ceramic vase that's in the bathroom so that I can replace it one day with one that I make with my own hands. Moving on to the little office area, there isn't much to declutter here in this space, but there may be some papers that need to be shredded. It's moving day, yay! Last time you guys saw me was on Thursday, and it ended up getting really dark pretty quickly, so I wasn't able to continue filming, unfortunately, but I ended up going through my clothes, and I actually realized I still had some clothes that I wanted to donate in the trunk of my car. So I put it all together with a couple of items that I found in my wardrobe that just don't fit me anymore and that I just don't find myself wearing anymore. I put them together, they're in the closet. We're gonna come back for all the things that we want to donate after the move, after today. So this is a bag that we plan on donating. And this was the bag that was in my car. It's like ripped, but I have a couple of tops in there, I believe. This one was like super itchy, so I never wore it. This one was a bit too exposing and I never wore it because I could not bend over or do anything in this shirt. There's a set of pants in there that don't fit me anymore. They're too tight and too small. And there's a pair that's too big. We also have this giant bag that we're donating as well. A lot of it is Justin's clothes, but I'm pretty sure I added some tops in here as well. I don't know if you can see Izzy. She's in the car. You ready for a new home, Izzy? Yeah? So excited. Good morning, it's Monday, January 23rd, and we are officially moved into the apartment. It's been a week. It's still slightly chaotic over here. Not everything has a home yet. We're still slowly unpacking and figuring out how to maximize the space that we have. Since we did drop about 100 square feet, and the layout of this apartment is just a little bit odd if I'm being honest, but we love the area so much. And the community here is really great too, and I'm closer to the pottery studio. It's been incredible so far, and I'm so grateful. We're also not on the first floor anymore, so I don't have people walking by and peering in all the time like I did at the last apartment, which is really frustrating and pretty creepy at times. We're on the top floor, so it's so much better. I get to open all the windows, have all the natural light come in. I thought it'd be fun today to show you what the apartment looks like and some ideas that I have for making it feel more cozy and more like a home, because we didn't really do that to the last apartment. We always had it in the back of our mind that we might be moving out of it before the lease term ended, so that didn't happen, shocker. But we do plan on staying in this apartment the full term, so we're gonna do a little bit of renter-friendly DIY renovations to make it more cozy. We did end up getting this IKEA dresser, and I really love the color because it warms up this blue-gray kind of wall and theme we have going in this apartment, which I'm not a big fan of. I love more whites and a warmer temperature color scheme. So we're really focusing on adding warmer woods, more plants. Here's the kitchen. It is completely basic. It's a bit outdated with the backsplash, so I actually got some peel and stick backsplash tiles, subway tiles that I'm going to be putting on here. The first thing I said when I saw the backsplash was, it reminds me of mint chocolate chip. It goes with the apartment because everything else is like blue and green and brown, but I really don't like it, but we have a solution, and I'm excited to see what it looks like with the white subway tiles. So the windows and the natural light don't get back here nearly as much as it does in the living room, and so we just really wanted to lighten this space up. We also ended up adding motion sensor lights under the cabinets. And then going to the living room, we were able to hang up this mirror last night. At first we didn't know if it would be able to go on this wall because the screw like went all the way through the wall for some reason. We're not sure exactly what happened. There's a little bit of a panic moment, but we figured it out. We got it up. This was the best place that it could be, so I'm really glad that it worked out. I was able to hang my plant up there and I'm obsessed. I actually really want to put a shelf right here and get some more hanging plants and some decoration because this is my little workspace. We had to turn it kind of a weird way to make it work in this apartment. It's a little snug between the couch and the chair. So far, it's working just fine. We don't plan on doing much more to the living room, maybe having something on the wall behind the couch. I'll also be including 2 renter-friendly wall sconces there, just because this fan light, it actually doesn't provide a lot of light at night. And the desk area, it stays pretty dark in the corner, so I need a little bit of light over there with the limited space that we have. I tend to work at odd hours, so it's kind of a requirement. Then we've got the bathroom, and it's very green, blue toned. And then we go into the closet. And I've never had a closet connected to the bathroom before. It's kind of interesting. And excuse the mess, but we're still trying to figure out how we're gonna organize everything. I'm really excited for all the things that we have planned here, and just being in this new apartment, it feels like a new chapter. And I will be including all of my DIY renter-friendly renovations here to make this apartment feel more like a home, what I'm doing to make it feel like a safe space. So if that kind of content interests you, I hope you enjoy that video when it does come out here, hopefully soon. Fingers crossed. We'll see how everything goes. I hope you have an amazing day, and I can't wait to spend more time with you in the next video.